with your luck and a 1,000,000-to-1 shot, you win the grand prize at the coin toss. A bright orange, what seemed to be 5-foot-tall, stuffed animal lizard called Charmander. Again, we're flying standby. Charmander can't go in the cabin. No, Charmander can't stay in Minneapolis, according to Dusty. That was my vote. And Charmander's got to be in a bag to go on the airline. So we scramble, and some good folks at St. Penny help us out. We get 2 garment bags, and we get Charmander checked on the flight, and everything's good, and there's no seats. We don't make the flight, but Charmander does. So for the next few hours waiting for the next flight, we get to hear Dusty sobbing and crying because she fears Charmander is in Chicago on a baggage carousel going around and around, all alone and scared. Charmander was fine. You kind of outgrew that a little bit. Your interest turned to sports. You had soccer, you had cross-country, tennis, badminton. You set the goal up there that you were going to make the state championship. You bet me you could do it. You achieved it. You won it. I paid up. We're all even. That's a good thing. But then, you've also traveled internationally on mission trips, giving of yourself. You've gone to college. You've furthered your education. You own your education. You've chosen a noble profession of teaching, just showing again that you're a giver. Your mom and I could not be more proud of you. We love you very much. But then it happened. Just about 4 years ago, Dusty comes home and she's all giddy and making squeaky noises. It's like, what is it? She goes, I've met a guy. Oh, as a concerned father, I'm like, okay, what's his name? Oh, his name is Bambi. So I feel the frown lines and the age lines coming on, and I'm thinking, great, this guy's name is Bambi. So now this is where the next part of the speech is where I get to talk about Now, Mark, a couple things I'd like to say about you. One, if it's okay, I'm not going to call you Bambi. I'm going to stick with calling you Mark. Deb and I are very proud of you. You know, you're an outstanding individual. You've accomplished so much. You've got a high education. You've completed your master's. You've got a successful job. You know, these are all attributes a father would want. You love a good challenge, maybe too much sometimes. You're polite. You're courteous. I think we owe all that to your sister Lisa. So Lisa, thank you very much.
Welcome.
For a while, you know, I had doubts that Mark would measure up. But I got to tell you, in the last couple months, Mark has really shown his worth. Because he didn't hesitate in the dark of night to go out and rescue his future sister-in-law, who had gone on a deer hunting expedition with her car on I-55 in the middle of nowhere, Illinois. And then, my proudest moment. Just a few weeks ago, Mark's on a late-night drive, Bloomington to Chicago. He's got Dusty. Sounds start coming from the car. Mark kicks in those MacGyver instincts. He grabs the duct tape, makes the repairs along the side of the road, brings that thing on in. Oh, the next morning, it was a beautiful sight to see. So I get to close now with a couple words of wisdom. And this is for the groom, now that you're a couple. Now, these words of wisdom are not going to mean as much to you guests as they mean to Mark. And Mark, I hope you get to explain what these words of wisdom mean to you, to your guests. And guests, please ask him about these words of wisdom. Mark, if it's late at night, and you decide you want to go out for a walk, maybe say, go get a candy bar, you might want to let Dusty know where you are. You know, she might want to go with you. Yes, candy bar. 2, when you're riding public transportation, you might want to, it's less painful if you just let the bus driver drive the bus. Yes, bus ride. With that being said, and the guest getting ready to ask you about those 2 things, please raise your glasses for a toast to Dusty and Mark. Make every day an adventure that you share together. We love you. Dusty and Mark.
Well, clink.
I had 3 last night.